Well, no, he is. He is.
Probably was.
Yeah, no. He definitely was. But the whole point is just saying that. Oh, I kind of lost like my whole point. Oh, so what do you not like about men today?
Let me just say, as a gamer girl myself, I think it's like, what the fuck, dude? You're wailing for a video game. You're spending thousands of dollars. Sheesh, like that to me is like a big what the fuck, dude.
He's not financially responsible at all.
No, like
these
these are no. These are dudes that are well arranged in their financial stability. These are like dudes that don't need pussy that bad anymore.
So basically, gambling addicts at that point.
No, they're just like spending money in a game that they like, and that's cool. Like I respect that, but I wouldn't want my dude to be a gotcha whore.
A gotcha whore?
Yeah.
What's that? I've never even heard that.
Like it's whenever you spend like so much money on a video game.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, that's the premises. So it's like for me, like dudes that spend a lot of money in video games is kind of like a big red flag to me.
What if he spends a lot of money on OnlyFans?
Oh, I've worked with Apple Card. I've seen how high that shit can go, and yeah, I would be concerned too.
Yeah, you definitely got to. What about you? What do you think, or what do you not like about the men today?
Two things. One, it's the hypocriticalness for me. I just can't with it. And then secondly,
you said hypocritical?
Yeah. And then secondly, I do not like when men refer to women as bitches. Like I'll probably be feeling you, but as soon as you say that word,
shut up, bitch.
I'm not just playing.
Oh man,
but yeah, like
good.
You know, I don't like my bitch, or you know, bitches act like this. Like I hate it.
It's like it's a bad word.
It shows me the respect that you have for women.
I definitely think that like it's a very, just like how like you're not supposed to say the N word if you're not black, you know, it's the same for if you're not a woman, don't say the B word. Like women can say it to each other all the time, but don't fucking say it to a woman if you're a guy, because it's nothing but like the most vulgar fucked up thing you can say to a woman. Like I would say it's like the one thing that you can say to like strike somebody down, I guess, if they're
Stop
a woman.
Being a bitch and come on.
Referring to them as, like I said, like you can be
yeah, you're just a bitch. You're just a female dog.
Yeah, it's like
you're talking to the mic.
Oh yeah, like I literally have to tell like my guy friends or whatever, like, bro, stop saying it.
What was the hypocritical thing though? Like what? Like give me an example of what's like hypocritical that bothers you.
Even just with the cheating. Oh, if I go get head, I'll never leave you for this guy. But I went to go get head because his head better than yours. Now I love him. Now I'm all in love. But when you do it, it was like taking a piss.
Yeah, because men and women just aren't the same. Like if we were biologically the same, I would agree with you. But like, and here's the thing: you're complaining about that. Do you hear me complaining about not being able to skip the line at the club? Do you hear me complaining about not being able to get on a yacht in Miami at 19 years old? No, it's not. Hold on. It's a privilege of society that women have, and there's privileges that men have. Okay, society is sexist. If you want to sit here and get mad at reality and get mad at just how the world is, you're gonna stay mad for a long, long time. You just need to understand men have certain privileges and women have certain privileges. Like I'm not gonna sit here and cry about girls that are 20 years old. They get to go have yachts and go travel all over the place for free and shit. I'm not gonna sit there and cry about it. I just accept it.
Apples and oranges.
No, but no, it's just giving you an example because there's certain privileges that women get, and there's certain privileges men have the ability of that. And I'll explain to you why. Because when a man sleeps around, you want to know why it's completely different if a man sleeps around a woman is because it's hard for a man to do it. Anything that is easy is not respected. So if you go and sleep with 30 people, or if you go and cheat or something like that, we don't respect you because it was so easy for you to do it. It was so easy for you to cheat. It was so easy for you to go get sex. It's not respected. For the guy, it's hard. He had to build himself up to a certain point. He had to have a certain amount of looks. He had to have a certain amount of charm. There's certain things, and it all came from experience for him, usually, unless he's just born with good genetics and he's a football player or some shit. Mostly, the guys are building up to that point. So it's just, that's respected. We're not going to respect a woman that gets something that's handed to her. It's easy. It's just not the same.
Yeah. Well, I still think y'all hypocrites.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. So what do you not like about men?
Two things. I hate to repeat myself. Yeah. Men got this thing to where they act like they listening and they stare at you and they nod their head. But then 3 or 4 days later, you be like, "Hey, did you remember what I?" And they be like, "No." I be like, "Man, that irritates my." Oh, man, because I feel like I don't do that to you. What you say I value, I pay attention to. You know,
that's a good point. I can't even argue against this one.
Hypocrites. And what's the main thing they say? I just want a woman to listen to me. You ain't gotta cook me. I just want you to listen to me.
Any guy that's saying that, biggest red flag. If a guy ever tells you that, you better run immediately. I'm talking immediately. You run out the house because he should never want to do that ever. Like not even a little bit. Right? That's a red. Oh, dude, feminine as hell. Then I bet he also likes his butthole licked or something.
Oh, shucky ducky.
Oh, for real. Like that.
Hit up short stack to get a pegging.
yeah, short stack.
Listen, I have in Club Kaiju, which is like a big anime rave thing. I literally wear a shirt that says "I eat ass," so whatever, man.
Oh my gosh, she likes to toss the salads, guys.
Listen, I know what I like and I get what I like. Oh. That's all I gotta say. I'm a dominant top at the end of the day.
Oh no, guys!
I really people out here that like
that. If I get any screenshots from her of some DMs, I'm fucking posting them on the Instagram. Do not send her no stupid shit. I will expose you.
I will. No, I do it myself. You know what I did last time when someone was all like, "Oh, I'm full of 6,000 milligrams of testosterone. I would love to break your legs because you are so cute and so fine." You know what I did? I put like a smash saying "Dr. Phil" to the front.
Wow.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, not for real. It is what it is. I just know what I like, and quite honestly, I've dated from pretty to ugly, so I just know that I'm taken, and I'm really happy.
Would you say that like, because you said like you have like a crazy past and stuff, cheating and stuff. Like, do you think like chasing pleasure is a big deal for like hedonism? Like, do you feel like you kind of find yourself chasing pleasure a lot?
When I cheated, it was because I was in a very bad situation where I told the dude, no, I don't want to be in the relationship with him more. And then they created the scenario where we're going to get better. It's just a bad time right now. And that would be like every 3 to 4 months. My last relationship, it lasted for 3 years, and it was like every 3 to 4 months, I would be like, I want out. And then it recreated Stockholm syndrome, and then it created gaslighting, and then it got worse. So when I say I was a habitual cheater, it's because of the context of like I wanted to get out of the relationship.
So yeah, this is what's so like sad to me is so like I see this. I see a cycle that happens a lot. I'm not saying this is specifically you,
of course,
but what I see is like. A woman, I hate saying this because I'm not trying to like attack you or anything, but I'm gonna say like a woman that's damaged or gone through trauma, okay, or like she's a habitual cheater or something like that, and she'll be honest, like you were. Just say exactly how you really are, like I'm hypersexual, like I cheat a lot or whatever it is, like I'm very crazy sexually and shit. And these guys that don't have a lot of experience, that don't have a lot of choices in life at all, they will run to that. Because it's more than, not only is it more than nothing, but it's also interesting and cool. It's different because you're not doing like just static, boring bullshit that everybody else is doing. And what's sad to me is that like these guys, maybe they have one body, maybe have two, maybe have three, maybe have five, but they're going to be possibly ruined after an interaction with you because of like experiencing that kind of hedonism, that type of pleasure and stuff like that. And then knowing that it's not going to equal anything better for them in the end, like it's not going to equal some marriage or children or anything like that. Like we get mad a lot. So in the red pill community, like this is why my show's called Purple Pill Pod. Is like in the red pill community, a lot of things that they teach the guys, like especially the tradcons, like the Christians hate the red pillars. The reason why is because they're like, you motherfuckers are telling guys to go sleep with all these women because Myron, the biggest guy on Fresh and Fit, tells guys get 50 bodies before you settle down. Learn about women by getting 50 bodies first, and then you should settle down. And the tradcons are saying, you're fucking crazy. Why are you telling guys to like go and get all this experience? Those guys are just fucking the young, pretty girls and ruining them. Gonna make these, like, all you're doing is making it harder for you to find a wife in the future because the women that you are fucking are gonna be the women that would be your somebody's future wife or something. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the Christians and the tradcons, they like to always say, why? Like, I even get yelled at for this. Like, sometimes they'll be on to me and be like, well, why aren't you marrying your girlfriend? If you're not marrying her, you're just fucking the world up even more because you're just one of those people that's just sleeping with a girl and not marrying them. Like, you hear this a lot from the Christians and tradcons, and I'm kind of seeing their point of view, but from the female side, though. Like from the woman's side, where like a woman can create or ruin a guy. And I talk about this a lot, and a lot of people hate when I bring this up, but I truly believe the story of Adam and Eve, the whole point of that story is that who bit the apple? Eve did. Eve did. There's a reason why Eve bit the apple. And what was biting the apple symbolic of? Falling to temptation. When the woman falls to temptation, We all fall out of balance with nature. We all fall from Eden. So that's why it's such a big deal that women keep their legs closed. If every guy has to work like a motherfucker to get sex, if every guy has to work like a motherfucker to have a family and have kids and all this stuff, men would be better. You know how many 6'4" Tyrones and Chads there are that live at their mom's house and they're 6'4" and they make $20,000 a year, but they're still fucking tons of bitches on dating apps and shit? That guy, if it was hard for him to get pussy, he would be forced to go become a badass man. Take his abilities and his strength and everything about him and go take over the world. But because he can keep getting pussy all day long based off his looks, based off of women living in hedonism and chasing pleasure, he can sit there and be a piece of shit for the rest of his life if he so chooses.
How you know Tyrone wasn't lying to
her? Well, no, he is. He is.
Probably was.
Yeah, no, he definitely was. But the whole point is just saying that. Oh, I kind of lost like my whole point. Oh, so like, but no, it goes back to the Adam and Eve thing though. So like, if women though kept their legs closed, the whole cycle gets fixed. Like we're in a vicious cycle right now. And one of the biggest things I preach on this channel: women, stop having sex. Make guys wait longer. Because if you do that, I think that my homies that are fucking bums, I think they would have to become better men. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but that's my theory. And I base it back off the Bible.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.